Hey guys, in this video I am going to teach you how to curl a side part wig. Yes, to look just like this, just as luscious and beautiful, just like this one. So make sure you stay tuned and come on, get yourselves together. Let's go. Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you guys how to barrel curl with a side part. Now I am a middle part mommy, but the girls always love a side part, so it's good to know how to do both just in case you get a client that wants a side part. Okay, so first and foremost, make sure you know your hair is blown out. That's always important. So I did that already before we started this video. Now this is a 5x5 closure. 5x5 closures are the best ready to ship units to sell, because most of the time when somebody buys a ready to ship unit, it's because they just want to throw it on. You know, the target audience for ready to ship units, they love closures, especially the 5x5, because it's just enough lace to just throw on and not have to do too much work. Okay, so I am selling my vendor list, and you know, when you get a nice vendor that you like out of all the ones that I have, start off with the 5x5 and you know, just work your way through that and see how that goes. Okay, all right, so first, you know, a lot of stylists like to tilt their closures like all the way to the side. Personally, the way I don't really sell baby hair units, so I just kind of slant it just a little bit, just enough to get me a nice little part. Actually, with this unit, I could slant it a little tad bit more, just a smidgy. Boom, I think this is okay. Yeah, this will do for me. Because again, majority of my customers do not do baby hairs. Baby hairs are still good, they're still trendy, but there are a lot of ladies that still don't do baby hairs. So I don't have to put it all the way on the end. I could do it right here. Anyway, so let's get started. So where you want to do your side part, that is your preference. I just try to do a side part that's pretty prominent that you can see, and I don't part straight back. Like, I do not part straight back. Let me show you. So I just try to give it a nice little neat curve. Don't overthink it, Cheryl. Do not overthink it. Okay? Just make the curve very neat and make sure that you have enough space in the back. When you actually curve it, you have enough hair back here to cover the part. So I'm sorry, the comb that I'm using, I sell them on my website. It's the comb that I use to get a nice, precise part. I really can't use these little combs, these rat tail combs, because they're not sharp enough. This comb is sharp enough and it gives me a very, very precise part. Just make sure you're very careful when using it. You don't want to tear the lace, but that's with anything, honestly. So just get you a nice, natural little curve going. Go all the way to wherever the track stops, which I did there, you can see. So now, once you have an idea of where you want your part, which I feel like this is pretty good because the girls really like a deep side part. They love it like that. Actually, I'm gonna come up just a smidgy. I don't want it too deep, but I still want it to be, like I said, a prominent side part. And you just wanna start with a curve. We never wanna go straight back. The only reason why there's a straight part in this is because it was a middle part initially when I was gonna style it. So I'm just gonna come up a smidgy, smidge, just to make sure. Okay. Again, yes, your part does need to be straight and neat. Like, just because it's a wig don't mean you want your parts to be all jagged and not like smooth. We still want smooth, neat parts like it was a real head. That's what's gonna give that scalp and make it just look really good. Okay, so I got my part together. Now, I'm gonna get my hot comb. I'm just using a regular smegular hot comb. You can get this at the beauty supply. It's not even on, congratulations to me. So now we wanna flatten out the unit. Before we do anything, we always want to flatten out our units, okay? So, I'm gonna let that heat up. So let's talk about the products that I'm gonna be using. I'm going to be using It's Sticky wax stick. Very good wax stick. Black owned company in Houston, Texas. I will definitely give you guys the link to that. I'm gonna use Fantasia, the Shining Serum. So when we do the, you know, the curls, the hair won't be sticking up everywhere. Heat protectant spray, you can get this at Sally's. They have sales all the time, along with the Sebastian Shaper hairspray, the generic brand, cheaper than the original brand. It's just as good as the original brand, and Sally sells it. And I love these two together, honey. And then I'm gonna use this to hot comb my lace flat. So this is gonna be, these two are gonna work together, okay, y'all? So my hot comb should be good by now, so let's go ahead and get started. So I already have everything parted out. So now I'm gonna flatten all of this area right here, okay? So first, wax stick, okay? Easy peasy. A little bit goes a long way, really. Put it on the edges, put it on the part, do the back, all of that. And if your part's not straight, don't trip. Once we hot comb everything, we can fix that later. Then we're gonna spray this, okay? A little bit goes a long way. Don't do too much because it will get stiff, okay? Ooh. A little bit on the hairline. Ooh, I just sprayed it on my chest, Lord, please. All right, so now we wanna take our hot comb, right? And we wanna glide it through here like this. We wanna use the back of that hot comb to really press it in there, okay? We wanna use this part of the hot comb. We wanna comb it in there, but we wanna use this part to press it down. That's how you're really gonna get a nice flat, that flat, clean look, y'all, okay? You see how clean that looks? Okay, now all my wigs come pre-plucked, okay? Y'all, I don't know how to pluck. I can pluck if I need to, but plucking is not my strong point. So that's why I try to only install my wigs on my clients, because I know my units are gonna come plucked. So that's another reason why I would highly advise you guys to get my vendor list, because all the vendors I work with give you plucked wigs. I don't pluck anything ever, okay? I just don't. I like to work smarter, not harder. I don't like to try to learn 100 different things. It's hard enough trying to learn how to perfect things like this that I'm teaching you today. So plucking, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. So yeah, my hairline's already come pre-plucked. So now we're getting the hot comb and we're just pressing it in all through here, just to make this nice, flat, and neat, okay? Push it down, press it in. We're using the back of our hot comb to make sure we're making it flat and neat, okay? That is very important. So we got up here together, it looks nice and clean. So we're gonna do the same thing so this bang could go to the side and be nice and clean. All right, y'all. So now that we've made the wig flat, before you start anything, you have to make sure that your wig is flat before you start anything. So now we are going to get into layering. Layering is so important when you're doing barrel curls because, honey, the curl's not gonna eat unless the layers are eaten, okay? So I love this. I recently got hip to these. I got it on Amazon. I'll put the link. I'll give you guys the link. And they're just razors, sweetie. All right, so how you take it out, on the top here, it says push, right? So you'll just push this up and the razor will come up. And then you pull it back out and there you have it, your razor. So this is it, very simple. Nothing like crazy. So we're gonna start with this side. I'm gonna take a little section of the front hair, right? I like to cut my layers to about right here. It's your preference or your client's preference, whatever. All right, so let's get into it. This is a section that I'm gonna start off layering. So right here, you need to really make sure that you get this razor and you really chop this hair. So I'm gonna get right here. And it gives such a clean razor. I love it. And if you need to slow down, take your time, get that hair out your way, do that. Oh my God, look at that. And then you just go back with your scissors and you just straighten it out. So even here, I can kind of fix it up here because I can see it. Yep, just clean it on up, baby. And you want to make sure you go all the way down to where the hair, like even though I just grabbed that section, I want like all the way down. Whew, that really chops it up, hunty. Hunty. And to be honest, I really should kind of chop some more of this off. Baby, layering is, whew. It ain't for the weak. But it's definitely something you can do if you just kind of take your time and just learn your comfort level, you know? That's what I had to do, for sure. And you don't have to use a razor, you can use scissors. I just like the razor for my preference. I feel like it really chops that hair up. And that's what I need, because barrel curls, that's what they require, even if you want base framing, okay? So now let's do the other side. Now, since this is a side with a bang, I'm probably gonna chop it a little bit more. So this is the bang side. But I'm definitely gonna put a clip in this because, you know, the bang is gonna stand tall. Essentially, that's how the bang is gonna be. So I want the clip to hold it in place. We're gonna take this. We're gonna chop her up. I'm gonna chop it a little bit higher, like I said, because this is the bang. that. Such a clean cut. I love it. Oh, it's such a clean cut. And when you do it, you really gotta just you gotta really press that razor into there to actually get that hair off. Oof, that one was good. See, it was easier on this side for me, honestly. Way easier. So remember I said come all the way down. So I'm gonna get this bottom area that I didn't really catch, that I didn't grab the first time. Look at that, looks really good. Now even when you cut the layers, the wig be looking so good, like, looks so good. We're gonna cut the layers in the back because layers are not complete, baby girl, unless it's the whole head, hunty, okay? So what I like to do, unless you have like 5 bundles, I'll just take some of the hair at the top, a couple tracks, maybe like, you know, about 5 tracks, because we want to keep the fullness and we want to keep the length, okay? Just take a couple tracks towards the top. Let's see. And that's the only like area I'm gonna cut layers. I'm gonna leave the bottom, you know, just there. Like I said, just to preserve the length and the thickness of the wig, right? I'm gonna put a clip here just so I know exactly what hair I'm using, and then I'm going to split this into 3. Now this is what I do. Everybody don't do this, so this is just how I curl my wigs and make them look good. If you have your own preference or somebody taught you otherwise, I did not go to hair school, you know, so I just do layers how they've been working for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna hold you, honey, okay? So, I'm gonna start on this side. Same thing with the razor. Don't cut the layers too high up, okay? You kinda wanna start down here, and we just give it a nice little whoop-de-doop. Exactly what we did in the front, baby. Okay? This hair is top tier. Hunty. We're gonna do the same thing in the middle. Okay? Now we want to follow the same layers, okay? So we want to cut it at the same spot we cut the other piece that we just cut, okay? So it looks like I started at about right here. So I'm gonna start right here again. Okay. My last piece here. Remember, we're gonna cut it at the same spot we started here, which is about right here. All right, so we have our layers, and you can see them through here. It's like lettered. Okay, all right, so we wanna take this hair that we already cut. Sorry, I completely forgot. We wanna slant it like this, comb it out, or comb it like upwards, like this. And whenever that piece falls right there, we're gonna start trimming. We're we're gonna start cutting this. So as soon as it started falling, now ooh. Oh Lord, it's so hard to hold it like this. Let me get a better angle because I just could not grip it good. Ugh. Layers are not easy, y'all. They are not easy. So again, I'm gonna pull it upwards. Whenever it falls, that's when we start cutting. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back into the wig. And we wanna cut some layers in this area here. We don't just want all the hair straight like that. So the layers that I cut back here, I'm gonna merge this hair together right here like this, like so. And I'm just gonna cut a little layer to match the sand. Because I want this hair right here to, like when I curl it, I don't want it to like fold. So I'm gonna match what I kind of have back here. So we're good with the layers on this side. Now let's, all right y'all. I'm not gonna use a razor for this right here. All right, y'all, so now we're gonna clean up what I did with the razor. So I'm gonna use the scissors now to clean up anything that's just like scraggly, that didn't really got that well. Because for the most part, the razor did a good job, but it's not gonna be perfect. So that's when we get the scissors and we just clean it up. So I'm gonna try to get as close as I can so y'all can kind of see what I'm about to do. So you can kind of see how it looks kind of stringy. So I'm just gonna come in here like this, just clean it up. All right, clean that up. So we're gonna do the same exact thing on this side. This side is not too bad. See these little pieces right there. Just anything that's like stringy. I actually didn't even finish this out with the razor, so this isn't even like done. So now I can go in, boom, 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 boom. Clean that up. Clean that up. Okay, I think we're looking good. All right, last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the very end because we don't want to have scraggly ends, okay? Scraggly ends is just like having split ends on your natural hair. It's kind of inevitable, so you just gotta make sure you get them, okay? Now we're gonna use the scissors for our last part because the razor can't do it. This just helps, I feel like this helps with like the wig not getting so tangled on the bottom. All right. So I'll go in and kind of go in like this, comb it straight, and then I'll just kind of cut all that, and I'll curve it. You don't ever just want to chop. You want to kind of curve it. Try and cut it off a little bit. Like from up here, curve it, okay? And then when we get here, we just cut those little, see the little thin, scraggly pieces? It just looks like split ends. You can see it right here. See that? I don't know if you can, let me show y'all. I want y'all to see exactly what I'm talking about. Little scraggly pieces right here, little scragglies. Okay, you just want to cut that off. Oh, I want to show y'all my blood. So I'm just gonna snip that off. Most of the time, when they give you the wig anyways, it's a little bit longer than the length that they are supposed to give you. So you really just making it the right length, okay? And it helps make the ends just look fuller, cleaner, all of that. You come here and do the same thing. As you come upwards, you just want to kind of slant it. And that's it. Wait. All right, so you're good. So we've cut the layers. Now, baby, we are ready to curl. We are ready to curl, y'all. This is the most exciting part, okay? Okay, y'all, so the next step, we're ready to curl. Boom, we're gonna get this. Hate that I have one hand. We're gonna put it in our hand. Just a nice little amount, depending on how thick your wig is. This wig is nice, you know, it's pretty full. This amount is good. When you are flat ironing a wig, you don't want to put too much of this. But since we're curling, we could put a nice amount since we're curling, because it's gonna help with like the frizziness and things like that. And it's gonna make it silky as we, you know, curl it. So you just wanna distribute it as evenly as you can. Like this, like so. Open it up, get all of this product off your hands. Put it on in there, hunty. You don't wanna miss a spot. Okay. Okay, I think I did pretty good. So that's that. We looking good and we are ready to curl, honey. We are so ready to curl. Oop, put a little bit too much here, but we're curling, so that's fine. All right, honeys, let's go ahead and get started with the curls. So, the wig is already layered. Now I'm gonna section it into 4 sections. We have our front section here. I think right here is a good separating point. We have our, other front section. I think right here is a good separating point. Don't overthink the sections because we're gonna comb them together anyway. So do not overthink it. Boom. And then the back, I'm splitting that right down the middle. It's very important that this is like right down the middle because you don't want one side to have more hair than the other. It's so annoying. You don't have to do it like this, but I like to do it like this. And I feel like one side has more hair. Me telling y'all not to overthink and I'm overthinking. Wow. That's insane. All right, this is gonna have to be it. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that this is it. All right, separate this side. And then we have this side. Boom. So now we're gonna get started. So you can put anywhere from 5 to 6 curls on each side in the back. So this is gonna be my first section. Perfect. It feels so right. I'm sorry, the duck clips that I'm using to hold the hair is just these. I might start selling these on my website, it just depends. You definitely need them. And then I'm gonna pin my curls and hold them with this, for sure. Now that I have my section out, I'm gonna spray my heat protectant spray. Boom, on my section. Boom, one little is gonna do. Comb it in. Separate this into 2 pieces. Boom, clip that. Now let's get it started. When you curl, when you are on the right side of the head of the wig, okay? You absolutely have to make sure you're curling in the right direction. When we're curling, we want the tip of our barrel facing that way. We want to put our hair inside. We want to awkwardly grab our hair and put it over. Now, if you are right-handed, you will have to awkwardly grab it, okay? The tail of the hair needs to be touching the handle right here. If the tail of the hair is not coming out on this side, you are curling in the wrong direction when you are on the right side of the head, okay? The barrel has to always be facing that way. The tail of the hair has to always come out on this side when you are on this side of the wig, okay? So just always remember that. If you're on this side of the wig, the tail of the hair has to be on this side of the wig as well. And that's literally all there is to it, guys. And then we get our hairspray and we spray our curl. Woo, child, why? We spray our curl, then we pin it. And that's literally all there is to it, okay? I'll do another one for y'all. Ooh, this little fake Band-Aid is taking me out right now. I can't even feel anything from my hand. We want to pin our curls upside down, like this. Boom. And that's it. It's not rocket science. Actually, it is rocket science. It's definitely rocket science. So we're gonna do this one now, okay? I wanna make sure y'all get it. So we pick up our curling iron. Pick up our curling iron. We want the tip of the curling iron to always face that way, okay? We're gonna put our hair inside like this. We're gonna awkwardly grab the hair because we are right-handed. If we were left-handed, this might not be an awkward grab, okay? This hair has to always come out on the same side as the handle of the curling iron. Always, when we are on this side of the head. Just remember that. Put your body in the same position as mine and act like you're doing it so you can understand how it's supposed to be done. If this piece of hair is on this side of the curling iron while you're on this side of the head, it's incorrect. Your curls are not going in the right direction. So it's like, if you don't do that, you might as well just stop. If you catch yourself not doing that, stop. To actually get the curl to go in, you could just kind of open up the barrel a little bit so the curl can naturally flow in, or you can hold the hair. Because this hair is short, I don't really have to hold it too much. It flows in how it needs to, perfectly. And sometimes if the hair is a little longer, you're gonna have to hold the tail of the hair so you don't lose control. Because it's not always gonna smoothly just go through the barrel like that, unless it's shorter hair. And this is a shorter wig, it's 22 inches or 24 inches. Boom, pin it, and that's it. Going on to our next section. We're gonna do the same thing again on this whole side of the wig. On this whole side. So the whole side of this wig, we're going to curl in this specific direction, okay? Do not forget that. Put our heat protectant, comb it in so it's saturated really nicely. Be careful with that spray when you're flat ironing the hair. Because again, when you flat iron the hair, you don't want it really heavy and greasy because it will mess up the flow, okay? All right, we're gonna grab this right here, like this, like so. I'm gonna grab our curling iron. Again, put our hair in here, awkwardly grab it like this. Boom, put it over. And just, sometimes right here, if the hair gets stuck, just barely kind of open up the, do it like this to get it to go inside. Make sure you always have control of the hair so it doesn't slide out and you have to start over. But like I said, this is shorter, so it's easier to do. Oh no, this part did not make it. Let's get it in there. You're just gonna wrap that in there like that. Ah. And that's all there is to it. You don't have to curl all the way to the root. Right here, about right here is perfect. And that's all there is to it, guys. This is how you get the perfect curls for your clients to pay you high ticket prices on your units. You have to be able to produce these curls because that's what they're all asking for. They want that curtain bang look and all of that stuff. That's what they want, I'm telling you, that's all they want. All right, so now I'm just gonna curl the rest and you guys just watch me curl the rest. Okay guys, so when you get to the top right here, where the closure is, I want you to separate the closure from whatever hair is left. You can see that right there, right? You have the track right here, and this is the closure, right? So we're gonna put one curl right here, and when we get right here, we're gonna put one curl in front of the other. We don't wanna keep it going, you know, in this direction. We wanna put them in front of each other because people like that fall down bang. So that's what we're gonna get the girls. We're gonna get the girls what they want, okay? So this right here. Even in the front, we still curl the same direction. We're curling the same direction all throughout this side of the wig. Even in the front. I am struggling. All right. So now we have this section right here at the top. So now that we're in the front, I guess I should have did this at first, but I wasn't thinking. We also want to make sure we kind of hot comb the hair to also fall towards the front because that's what we wanted to do. So we're gonna get the hot comb and we're just gonna kind of do it like that, okay? See what I just did? I hope y'all did see what I just did. So I got the hot comb and I just kind of sunk the back into it and I just kind of pulled it up like this. So it can kind of give it that, okay? So when we curl it and comb it out, it's gonna give us that, okay? I don't know what that's called. Y'all are just gonna have to trust me when I make that noise. I guess that hump, whatever we wanna call it. That hump, that whatever. And I'm gonna kinda do the same thing. I'm gonna get my hot comb. All I'm doing with this right here, because I hot combed it to go a certain direction and I kinda want it to give me a hump in the front, I'm just gonna redirect the hair with the hot comb, that's all. That's literally it. Just wanna redirect the hair because we're kind of moving it to the front. So I want that hair to naturally have a look that's going like, be careful, that spray, boy. Whew. I'm telling you, that spray holds really well. That's why I really like that spray. Why, SpongeBob, why? All right, so we just kind of want to redirect that hair to kind of come more forward since that's how, gonna do the bang. Gonna do the bang. Just like that. Okay. Okay, it's giving cute. We love it. All right, I'm gonna comb that in there like that. All right, so it's the last curl. So again, same thing we've been doing, y'all. Because we're still on this side, so we're still gonna grab it all weird. See how I'm opening it up so the hair can get in there? Just opening this right here. Just kind of doing a little doo-doo-doo. And that's it. Ooh, I almost sprayed it the other way. That's all, folks, for this side, okay? We put our pin, and we outside, baby. Now on to the next side, y'all. All All right, y'all, so for this side, we're doing the same exact thing, but we're just gonna curl in a different direction because we're on this side now. Okay, so exactly how I did on that side, I separated the hair, all of that. Pin it up, all of that. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. You spray our heat protectant spray. Boom. This little hair, this little curl right here, I'm gonna just kind of, whoop, perfect. We want to comb it in so it's saturated. All right, separate it into serum. And we outside, let's go. So now that we are on this side, guys, we still want our barrel to be, the tail of our barrel to face that way. But if you're right-handed, now that you're on this side, you're on the left side, baby, we're not even doing that aqua pull. We're gonna do it just like this, okay? So the tail of the hair, when you're on this side of the, when you're on the left side of the wig, the tail of the hair should be at the tail of the curling iron. Very easy for right-handed people, or I don't know, I don't know. Because I'm ambidextrous. When I do hair, I could do both hands. So I don't know if this will be for a left-handed person or right-handed person. But it's not that awkward pull that we were doing before. It just flows naturally. So, yeah. I guess this is a right-handed person. I don't know. But this is how it's supposed to be. If the tail of this hair is on the inside, you're curling in the wrong direction when you're on the left side. When you're on the left side, the tail of the hair should always be at the tip of the curling iron. That's where you should end it, okay? If it's not like that, you're curling in the wrong direction, okay? I cannot stress that enough. You have to curl in the right direction if you want your curls to come out how these girls want their curls. That's like non-negotiable. There's nothing you can do about it. You have to curl in the right direction. Unless y'all know something I don't know. But this is, if you want your wigs to look like my wigs, this is what I do, okay? Period. How about that? Even if I'm doing it wrong, my wigs look good. So if you want your wigs to look like mine, this is what I do. How about that one? How you like those eggs? How you like those eggs, buddy? Again, put it in the barrel. Boom. We going this way. The tail of this hair must be at the tail of the curling iron. And if it's not, y'all answer it. You ain't curling in the right direction, okay? So let's make sure we're remembering that because it's super freaking important, okay? Super important. And I want you guys to really get that down. Because I want you guys to have really cute curls, honestly. Honestly, okay? All right. Heat protectant spray. Comb it in. Separate these into two. Baby, we outside, man. Once y'all learn this technique, let me tell y'all, when I first learned how to curl, man, I just got better and better. I ain't gonna lie, the first couple times it was a little rocky, but I just got better and better. I just kept doing it, kept trying new things, learning new techniques from people, churl, and now my wigs are beautiful. They beautiful. Honestly, they're beautiful. Again, this is the direction we are curling. The tail of this hair has to be on this side. If it's not, you are not curling in the right direction, period. So now I'm gonna curl the rest of this wig. Nothing fancy about the front. You can either do this in 2 curls or 3 curls, whatever you prefer. Sometimes I just like to do more curls just because, but it's literally just what you wanna do, honestly. All right, y'all, so I put these pins in it just because I want the bang to be perfect. Now that I have it on here, I want to hairspray this hair into place just so it stays on there, because we want that shape to show. We want to show all this shape. Hairspray, 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 just to kind of keep it in place. And that is it, y'all. That's it, baby. That is it, baby. And that's how your wig's gonna look, okay? Again, you know, you can't have this wig is kind of big for this mannequin head, so that's why it's kind of sticking up right here. It's even moving around. So annoying. Let's see if the hot comb can fix that. I guess I needed to hot comb it a little bit more, actually. All right, so don't panic, just hot comb it. How about that? Yeah, it looks so good. It looks phenomenal. So yeah, I'm in love. I love it. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. This is how you curl and get you a nice, cute little side part. And thanks, guys, for watching this tutorial. I hope you learned what you needed to learn so you can really slay your clients' wigs. The only thing I will say, don't cut the layers too short in the back, especially when it's a short unit like this, because it's not necessary, you know. So just be mindful of your layers, take your time, don't overthink it, and you'll be good, I promise you. All right, guys.